Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku przygód Smugglera. Lecimy właśnie na Tatooine, gdzie mamy kolejne zlecenie od Riszy wykonać. Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku przygód Smugglera. Lecimy właśnie, a raczej już dotarliśmy na Tatooine. Tutaj mamy kolejne zlecenie od Riszy do wykonania.
Welcome to the band The Tail End of Space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky.
If it's that hot here, maybe we should peel off a few layers.
I sunburn easily, but knock yourself out. We're here because of a crime lord named Diago Hickson, the closest thing Noctrayan ever had to a rival. Diago was always trying to one-up Nock. They fought for territory, bragging rights, and the occasional woman. The battles were legendary.
Maybe it was Diago who killed Nock.
No, he never came close to beating Nock in a fight, fair or otherwise. Diago celebrated Nock's death by raiding one of his storehouses, stole an advanced grease sensor computer, priceless technology. To find Noctrayan's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
Everybody has a price. What's Diago's?
These days, privacy. No one's seen Diago in years. He only communicates through his lieutenants. One of those lieutenants, a Nicto named Two Creek, promised to help. You need to meet him.
Where do I find our new best friend?
Two Creek owns a club in the desert outside Anchorhead. He's expecting you. Good luck, Captain.
Risha jak zawsze pełna trivii o Noctrayanie. Tym razem wspomniała o jego z grubsza rywalu, chociaż z tego co wynika nie bardzo miał szans z Nokiem, ale mimo wszystko z nim rywalizował. Diago Hickson bodajże jakoś. Po śmierci domniemanej w każdym razie Noka, bo nie wiadomo do dzisiaj co się z nim stało tak do końca, napadł na jakąś jego placówkę, jakiś magazyn. Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku przygód Smugglera. Właśnie jesteśmy w drodze na Tatooine, gdzie czeka nas kolejne zlecenie od Riszy.
Welcome to the band The Tail End of Space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky. Welcome to the band The Tail End of Space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky.
If it's that hot here, maybe we should peel off a few layers.
I sunburn easily, but knock yourself out. We're here because of a crime lord named Diago Hickson, the closest thing Noctrayan ever had to a rival. Diago was always trying to one-up Nock. They fought for territory, bragging rights, and the occasional woman. The battles were legendary.
Maybe it was Diago who killed Nock.
No, he never came close to beating Nock in a fight, fair or otherwise. Diago celebrated Nock's death by raiding one of his storehouses, stole an advanced grease sensor computer, priceless technology. To find Noctrayan's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
Everybody has a price. What's Diago's?
These days, privacy. No one's seen Diago in years. He only communicates through his lieutenants. One of those lieutenants, a Nicto named Two Creek, promised to help. You need to meet him.
Where do I find our new best friend?
Two Creek owns a club in the desert outside Anchorhead. He's expecting you. Good luck, Captain.
Dobra, Risha jak zwykle pełna trivii o Noctrayanie. Wspomniała, że rywalizował, znaczy nie on rywalizował z jakimś Diago Hicksonem, tylko Diago Hickson z nim przynajmniej próbował. Ale w każdym razie Noctrayan już nie żyje, Diago tak, chociaż Diago nie, to nie Diago zabił Nocka na pewno, bo nie miał z nim szans, z tego co wynika. Ale w każdym razie zrabował z jakiegoś magazynu Nocka już po jego śmierci jakieś urządzenie, które jest nam niezbędne właśnie do dotarcia, gdzie mamy dotrzeć do skarbca tego całego Noka. Przypominam, że właśnie to jest nasz cel w tym rozdziale, tak? Odnaleźć zaginiony skarb Noka Drayena. Nie wiem, mnie to w ogóle nie ruszał ten element historii, dalej nie rusza, ale słuchajcie, to nie jest aż tak źle, naprawdę ta historia się tylko udaje, że ta historia tylko udaje, że jest nudna, naprawdę, wierzcie mi. Jesteśmy w jakiejś zapyziałej dziurze Jesteśmy w jakiejś zapyziałej dziurze na Tatooine, ale tu chyba nie da się inaczej, bo to są same zapyziałe dziury. No ale tak dokładnie to jesteśmy w jakiejś kantynie.
Reacher's business partner, here at last. Impressive. I'm honored she felt the need to make a show of strength. She must think very highly of me.
Are all gangsters this full of themselves? I've never met a humble criminal. I guess big egos are part of the job description.
Sorry to say this, but you've come in a bad time to do business. Things are tense.
You promised that sensor computer, and you're gonna deliver it.
Honoring my promise is difficult under such dangerous conditions.
Hey, pretty face. You don't belong here.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Then you definitely don't belong here.
Excuse me, but I suddenly feel an urge to put away all the breakable things.
I'm only a weary traveler. There's plenty of room here for both of us, my friend.
You're not my friend, got it?
Leave the girl alone if you know what's good for you.
Mind your own business, human trash.
You want to leave me alone. You want to stop noticing me.
You're really starting to annoy me. Men? Let's show pretty face what we do with people who annoy me.
Time for you to leave, lady.
Oh, she's leaving all right. In tiny little pieces.
I am Nariel Prydence, Jedi Knight. I come in peace, but I will defend myself.
Jedi! Kill her!
Ale jej pomogła mu.
It was never my intention to cause violence here. It's good you kept out of this fight.
You might be injured. Better let me check you over.
That won't be necessary. The Force protects me. As I told these men, my name is Nariel Prydence. I'm a Jedi Knight, here on official business. I'm looking for Vaveron Zare, an agent of evil and servant of the Sith Empire. Have you heard of her?
Whoever Zare is, I bet she's not nearly as gorgeous as you.
Zare is a being of vast darkness and a grave threat to the galaxy. I hear she's taken an interest in a local underworld, so I came to observe these criminals and gain information.
Stick with me, sweetheart. I'll find the Zare before sundown.
That's kind, but I can't place you in harm's way. Now you see the dangers of consorting with petty criminals. I hope you rethink your life. I must continue my search for Vaveron Zare. May the Force be with you.
Dobra. Prydencja, czy jakiej tam, to jak sami pewnie zauważyliście, rycerka Jedi. I ona to szuka jakiejś Sithki, która się kręci w okolicy. Ale strasznie sztywna laseczka, naprawdę.
I thought she'd never leave. Look at this mess. Our gang has enough problems without Jedi chasing Sith through our territory.
The infamous Tiago Hickson has trouble?
Our organization is under attack by a gang of Geonosians. Last week they took over our spice warehouse. Killed everyone, including a fellow lieutenant who had the only way of contacting Tiago.
What do you mean, the only way to call your boss?
Iago hates it when we bother him. He got so angry, he killed a crate dragon. Gave us lieutenants one fang to share. Only the lieutenant with the great dragon fang can speak to Diago, and that Jedi killed the men I was sending to get it.
You got a brilliant plan, right?
Risha says you're one of the best. I trust her judgment. If you want your sensor computer, get me that great dragon fang.
It's been a while since I broke a sweat. Might be fun.
My deceased associate kept the fang at the spice warehouse. Place is crawling with Geonosians. Won't be easy. Discouraging those Geonosians from sticking around will give us leverage with the boss. Just a suggestion. I'm heading for Diago's summer palace at these coordinates. Meet me there with the great dragon fang.
Ależ to jest upierdliwy quest. W każdym razie ten koleś ma nam pomóc zdobyć kontakt z Diago Hicksanem, tym całym gangsterem, o którym mówiła Risha. I od niego zdobyć ten jakiś tam sensor, który potrzebujemy. Jesteśmy już w magazynie, w którym jestem już w magazynie, w którym kantor trzymał prochy. Jesteśmy już w magazynie, w którym gang Jesteśmy już w magazynie, w którym gang Diago Hicksana przetrzymywał narkotyki, aż wpadli Geonosianie i przejęli magazyn, zabijając wszystkich.
Well, I'm pleased Diago finally responded to my provocation. I was expecting a bit more.
Captain, we've got something here.
Is that absurd little trophy the reason Diago sent you?
I'm here in my own business, lady.
You ran past the spice storehouses to fetch a bone. Interesting business. My name is Vavarone Zer. I'm interested in discussing a bargain with Diago Hickson.
I'm trying to get a meeting with Diago myself.
Yes. It's easier to get an appointment with the Dark Council. I've been prodding Diago for weeks. Raid a business here, kill a lieutenant there. It's like he hasn't noticed. I thought sending the Geonosians to raid this operation would surely draw him out. But all I've got is you.
Get to the point.
I'm seeking a small crimson box. One curio of many in Diago's personal collection. I'll give him whatever he wants for the box. But I need to arrange a meeting. Can you do that?
Are you looking to hire me?
If you serve me, you serve yourself. For your assistance, you'll receive a gift few beings ever enjoy. The pleasure of my company. And don't deny that you desire me. I'm the closest you'll ever get to perfection. I offer the chance of a lifetime. All I ask is that you arrange a meeting for me with Diago.
We can work something out. How do I contact you?
I scanned your holofrequency. I'll contact you. Don't take too long arranging things, or I'll have to employ more aggressive means of getting Diago's attention.
You ever get the feeling we're in over our heads? That's what makes this job so much fun. You've got an interesting idea of fun.
Poznaliśmy w końcu Sithkę, którą tropiła ta Jedajka, którą poznaliśmy wcześniej. Intrygująca osóbka, w sensie, wiecie co, chyba pierwsza osoba w tej grze, i nie wiem czy nie jedyna, która zaoferowała siebie jako nagrodę za wykonanie zadania. Nie pamiętam drugiej takiej rozmowy, a sporo ich w grze odbyłem. I to po sporo razy każdą. Tutaj, zaoram tych tutaj, żeby wam tylko pokazać, jak wygląda Geonosianin. No to jest ten taki... No nie jest to może muchowaty, karaluchowaty. No w każdym razie owadowaty obcy. Ale dobra, zdobyliśmy kość, której szukaliśmy. Przy okazji ta Vavarone Zer, czy jakiej tej lasce było, zaoferowała nam swoje ciałko w zamian za to, że pomożemy jej się spotkać z Diago Hicksanem, od którego chce coś tam wyciągnąć, jakieś pudełko w każdym razie. Chce od niego wytargować, a my mamy ułatwić jej spotkanie z nim. Jesteśmy już na terenie pałacu letniego Tiago Hicksana, gdzie mamy się spotkać z tym jego porucznikiem, który nam zlecił zdobycie tej głupiej kości, którą zdobyliśmy. No rany. Nie wiem, czy pozytywnie się kojarzy nazwa pałac letni na planecie, która jest jedną wielką pustynią, ale troszkę dziwna nazwa pałac letni dla fortecy leżącej na pustyni, ale niech im będzie. W każdym razie już tu jesteśmy, mamy się tu spotkać z tym kolesiem, który zlecił nam zdobyć tej głupiej kości.
The Great Dragon Fang. I'm in perfect condition. I'm deeply impressed with how you handled those Geonosians, Captain.
Remember that Sith we heard about? She controls the Geonosians, and she wants to meet Tiago.
The Sith is behind the attacks on our operation? How do you know?
For a being of pure evil, she was surprisingly forthcoming.
Typical Sith. Start negotiations by blasting everything in sight. Let's hope that Jedi from my club puts the Sith out of our misery. We're going to an underground water well the natives call the Light Spring. The boss turned it into his private retreat. Now that we have the Fang, he'll let us into... Oh! What now?
Kukri, the palace is under attack! Imperial commandos! They're tearing us apart, breaching the security doors!
Iago will be furious if this palace falls to the Empire. Only one thing to do. The Imperials and meet me at the Light Spring.
You're gonna leave me to clean this up?
Not abandoning you. I just don't want to die. Good luck. See you at the Light Spring.
Koleś 2 na 2 wcisnął się w jakiś szyb wentylacyjny i spyla, a ja będę po nim sprzątał tutaj i pilnował tego burdelu. To mi w ogóle przypomniało, w moim rodzinnym mieście ostatnio policja zatrzymała zbiega, który ukrył się przed nią, znaczy w ogóle nie u siebie w mieszkaniu, tylko włamał się do sąsiedniego, ale ukrył się przed policją w zmywarce do naczyń, po prostu. Tak, przypomniała mi się ta sytuacja, bo to było parę dni temu. Jak zobaczyłem tego kolesia.
Hello again. I was afraid you might have forgotten our agreement, so I sent some friends to jog your memory.
I just shot a few of your pals. Hope you don't mind.
They weren't that good friends. You promised to arrange a meeting for me with Diago. I want it. Now.
Diago's at a place called the Light Spring. I'll send you the coordinates.
See? That wasn't so hard. I just sent the all-clear signal to my soldiers. They're retreating as we speak. Oh. Or perhaps not.
What's the matter? They can't find the exit?
Not exactly. Apparently, little Nerio has decided to poke her lightsaber where it doesn't belong. She's killing my soldiers at the palace's main door. Be a dear and throw her off our trail. Then meet me at the Light Spring. I'll see you there.
Komandosi Imperium zaatakowali tą bazę, oczywiście na rozkaz tej Sithki, ale powiedziała mi, gdzie jest Tiago i odwołała atak. Oczywiście nie powiedziała mi tego, żeby odwołała atak, bo mi to tam wisiało, mogłem sobie pozabijać, ale generalnie jak już jej zaoferowałem pomoc, no to pomogłem. Tylko że atak nie do końca się odwołał, bo Prydencja przyszła i zaczęła zabijać żołnierzy imperialnych. Sithka prosi, żebym no, posłał za jakimś fałszywym tropem tą laskę i chętnie to zrobię. Bo generalnie, słuchajcie, sprawa sprowadza się do tego, że sexy Sithka z sexy Jediką po prostu chcą się pozabijać. A ja biedny będę musiał wybierać między nimi. A kwestia jest taka, że ta jest dobra i w ogóle szlachetna i szkoda by jej było. Ale tamta chciała się ze mną przespać, więc też szkoda by jej było. No to dylematy.
They wouldn't surrender. Why don't they ever surrender?
Let's get some fresh air and talk about your feelings.
That's unnecessary. Although I'm used to conflict, it still affects me. I'm disappointed to see you in this place after our last conversation. I thought you'd learn to stop associating with criminals. Why are you here?
You following me, Jedi?
I heard about this palace back at the club. I came hoping to find Vavaron's heir, but it seems I've just missed her. If you know anything about the Sith's current whereabouts, please tell me.
Rumor is she's got a hideout under the spaceport.
I never felt her presence when I was an anchorhead. Strange. I sense I'm running out of time to find Zare. I should go. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope our paths never cross again. May the Force be with you.
Dobra. I teraz... teraz też chyba idziemy do bazy tego całego Hicksana. Zdobyć to, czego szukamy. To już prawdopodobnie ostatni quest na planecie, z tego co pamiętam. Już nic tu wielkiego się nie powinno zdarzyć. Poza tym ostatnim aktem, właśnie, o którym wspominam. Dotarliśmy do kryjówki Diego Hicksana. Pora zakończyć nasze przygody na Tatooine.
First the Sith, now this. Distraction after distraction, too quick. Annoying.
The captain is here on important business. The Sith came uninvited, boss.
The Sith's with me. It's nice having friends on the dark side.
We are the best friends to have.
You're a fool if you believe that. If you're wondering, I followed you here. Didn't believe your story for a moment.
It's hard to be subtle when you're this good looking.
What does that have to do with anything? You had every chance to do the right thing and failed. Now you'll suffer the consequences.
Empty chatter, like fingernails on transparent steel. I will silence. Who is that?
Captain, haven't heard from you in a while. Everything all right?
I've got a Jedi and a Sith fighting over me, but I only have eyes for you.
Nothing you say makes any sense.
Poor Neriel. She's never been kissed.
Such a professional. Who could resist?
Oh, beautiful girl. So beautiful.
Wait, is that him? You're with Diego?
I want to see her again. Now!
I can set you two up if you're interested.
Bring her to me, and I'll forgive you for disturbing my sanctuary.
Diego, dear, I can offer you so much more. Just as soon as we rid ourselves of this Jedi.
Afraid to fight me alone, Sith?
Silence! The only voice here should be mine.
Diego, you're every bit the monster Vavaron's heir is. You will both pay. You want to lay down your weapons. You want to surrender.
Does your little hand-waving thing ever work?
Why must you be so difficult? It would have been so much better if you'd surrendered.
No more! I find a beautiful girl myself! Right! Kill everyone!
I didn't do anything!
Everyone!
Po czyj ja jestem w końcu stoi... Ojeju! Czy wiecie co? Z jednej strony trochę kamień z serca tak naprawdę, bo... Nie ja dokonałem wyboru, to ta laska sama mnie zaatakowała. Ja zawsze wybierałem, co prawda głównie pod kątem light side'u, Jedi'kę, ale teraz ją poniosło i mnie napadła. You all saw it. Wszyscy widzieli. To nie była moja wina. Ona sama zaczęła. Sama zaczęła.
Poor Neriel. Never had a moment's pleasure in her brief lifetime. It's almost sad.
Speaking of pleasure, I remember you promising me some.
And good little boys always get what I promise. You've been ever so helpful. Let's discuss your compensation.
I need some fresh air. Find me when you're done.
Tell me your heart's desire, my dear.
I wouldn't call it my heart's desire, but it's close enough.
I do admire bluntness. So many people waste their lives on subtlety. This cavern is really quite lovely, you know. Why don't we go for a swim? That was amazing. I've never had better. Truly, what a wonder.
Try to be a little convincing.
I never promised to convince you of anything. I believe that concludes our business. I'll take my prize and be on my way. Such a gorgeous box. A delectable shade of crimson, don't you agree?
What's in that box anyway?
You wouldn't understand. Bargaining with you was a pleasure. Farewell.
Dobra. Szkoda trochę Jedajki. Ale z drugiej strony była taka sztywna, że co to było za życie w jej wypadku.
Not Drayan, that's all I hear. What was it like to fight not Drayan? The next time some fool asks me that, I'll bury this hollow recording in his forehead and play it back for the survivors. Not Drayan was never a true gangster. Not like me. He just pretended. People think I fought him because he was more successful. Because he made me #2. Because he stole my wife. Lies! I fought him because he was no more a gangster than I am a senator. Nock was a con artist. The whole underworld was his mark. He was using us for something. Don't know what. But I do know he never gave a damn about being king of the underworld. It was all just a game. At least that pile of filth is finally dead. I raided his storehouse just to be sure. He never came. I'm still alive and he's not. I won. You hear that, Nock? I won.
Koleś był bardzo skupiony na tym, żeby udowodnić, że jest od Nocka. Można by to nazwać desperacją. Aczkolwiek to jego mamrotanie w szaleńca nie jest takie szalone, jakby się zdawało, ale nie chcę spoilerować innych historii w tej. W każdym razie facet podejrzewał, że Nock wcale nie był, czy był królem podziemia, ale wcale nie było to jego celem, tylko próbował wykorzystywać gangsterów do czegoś innego. I że był bardziej oszustem niż gangsterem. Coś w tym jest, ale to już w innej historii będzie ładniej pokazane. Nie chcę tam zepsuć zabawy. W każdym razie, słuchajcie, mamy pudełko. Ja mam krew Jedi na rękach trochę, ale to generalnie, tak jak mówiłem, sama się sobie to sprowokowała, więc... Szczerze mówiąc, właśnie jak widziałem, że ta walka się zaraz zacznie, tak byłem ciekaw, po której będę musiał teraz stronie stanąć. No bo ja sam strony nie wybrałem, sama się wybrała. No i wyszło jak wyszło. W każdym razie, co nie jest źle i tak. W końcu po stronie Republiki zaliczyć Sithkę to też sztuka, więc nie mogę uważać tej misji za zmarnowany czas. Dobra, wracam na statek.
Wasn't sure I'd see you alive again, much less with that sensor computer. How did you get it?
Iago Hickson passed away unexpectedly. Left me a generous inheritance.
He's dead. Good. I mean, for your reputation. Sorry I didn't get a chance to chat with him before he died. My holo malfunctioned.
Really? You had technical difficulties?
Happens all the time. The suns here play havoc with comm frequencies. With that sensor computer installed, this freighter will be a first-rate scout vessel. I'll patch it into the ship's rectenna before takeoff. You should notice a difference right away.
I expect to be warned whenever there's trouble around.
The way things go for us, we'll have to reset the alarm every other parsec. Let's leave this sandball in our rear thrusters, Captain. Nocdrayan's fortune is out there waiting for us.
Dobra. Misja wykonana, możemy lecieć na Aldiran. Ale wiadomo, kolejna planeta, kolejny odcinek. A póki co, pozdrawiam serdecznie, trzymajcie się cieplutko. Na razie.